Imagine this. Your boss storms into the office, furious over a single mistake, and threatens to fire the entire team. No questions asked, no second chances. Sounds extreme, right? Well, in the world of ancient Rome, this kind of collective punishment wasn't just a threat, it was a terrifying reality, and it made the modern workplace look like a walk in the park. The Roman army was legendary for its discipline, but that discipline came at a steep price. Soldiers lived under the constant gaze of their commanders, knowing that even a single act of cowardice or disobedience could bring down the wrath of the entire system, not just on the guilty, but on everyone. In ancient Rome, discipline wasn't just about following orders, it was about survival. The army's leaders believed that fear was the glue that held their legions together, and they weren't afraid to use it. Here's the bloody truth. Let's talk about one of the most infamous punishments in history. A practice so brutal its name still sends shivers down the spine. Decimation. Decimation wasn't just a punishment, it was a message written in blood to every soldier who dared to falter. In the Roman Republic and Empire, discipline was everything. The strength of Rome's armies didn't just come from their weapons or tactics, it came from their ironclad unity, enforced by fear, and the threat of unimaginable consequences. But when a unit was found guilty of cowardice, desertion, or mutiny, Roman commanders reached for their most dreaded tool: decimation. A punishment so severe it was reserved for only the gravest failures, a last resort to restore order and obedience. Here's how it worked. The entire disgraced unit was assembled, their fate hanging in the balance. The soldiers were divided into groups of 10, regardless of rank or personal guilt. Decimation meant this. Soldiers were divided into groups of 10, and the tension in the air was palpable. Each man knew that his life now depended on pure luck. Then, by drawing lots, sometimes stones, sometimes sticks, one unlucky man from each group was chosen at random. There was no appeal, no way to prove your innocence. Fate decided who would live and who would die. The chosen man's comrades, men he'd fought and marched alongside, were ordered to turn on him. They had to beat or stab him to death right there in front of everyone. It was a test of loyalty, obedience, and the ultimate demonstration of the army's power over the individual. No one cared if you were innocent. Survival was pure chance. The randomness was the point. It made every soldier fear not just for himself but for his friends, his brothers in arms. Why did they do it? Simple. Terror is a powerful motivator. Decimation was designed to terrify everyone into absolute obedience. If you knew that your own life or the life of your closest friend could be snatched away for the mistakes of the group, you'd think twice before breaking ranks. The message was clear. If just a few failed, everyone paid the price. It didn't matter if you were the bravest or the most loyal. In the eyes of Roman law, collective responsibility was the ultimate deterrent. But there was a dark side. Decimation didn't just punish the guilty, it shattered trust within the ranks, turning comrades into executioners and friends into potential threats. It scarred loyal soldiers, wrecked morale, and left entire units traumatized.